I'm starting this video at kind of a weird time. It is like 10:30 p.m. right now, and I started a book about an hour ago, and for a while, well, not for a while, but I got this book in my book haul that I posted probably last week by the time y'all see this video. And when I got this book, I had the idea to read this book in a video and then watch the movie adaptation. So the book I'm talking about is Beautiful Boy by David Sheff. This is about a dad's journey while he's like his son is battling addiction, and it follows the dad and the family, and it just goes throughout the years. The movie, I'm sure everyone knows, it's Timothy Chalamet and Steve Carell. I've seen like clips of it on TikTok for years now, and the clips have always made me really sad. So I'm excited and not excited to read this. I actually have already started it. I'm on page like 19. Yeah, I'm not far. I just got past the introductory part to where we kind of like learned who Nick was. Nick's the son battling addiction. We got to know the family, like what he's addicted to. And then it kind of just went into like a brief, like from the author, he explained like why he wrote this book and what he hopes the reader takes from it. And if like you're battling addiction, or if someone you know is battling addiction, like what he wants you to specifically take from this book. So I'm already liking it. I am. I think I'm going to be very intrigued. So yeah, all of that being said, this video is just going to be a few days of me reading, and at the end of the video, we're going to watch the movie. I'm scared. Only because I know that the book and the movie are really sad. But yeah, we're just going to sit here, keep reading. It is pouring out right now. I can hear it outside of the door. It's been pouring for like 3 days here in Austin, and it is supposed to rain all day tomorrow, like all day. So I love rainy weather. I'm perfectly fine with that. It'll make for a good, cozy spring reading vlog, I guess. But yeah, we're just going to spend a few days together reading this, watching the movie. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm going to sit here on the couch, probably crack the window so I can hear the rain better, and get back to reading. I'm too lazy to get my microphone out, but I am in the kitchen, so it's probably very, very echoey, so I'll keep this short. But I just got home. It's like 24 hours after I filmed that intro. It's been raining all day today, and I just got home and we're gonna make some dinner. I'll give y'all an update on the book either tonight or in the morning. I'm only like 70 pages in, I think, so we'll see, but we're gonna make some quick dinner. So I went to the grocery store today. I think I'm gonna do some like mini baked potatoes. I know that probably sounds so weird, but I love mini golden like baked potatoes, but I still put like cheese and sour cream and stuff on it. And then I got my, what is it called? Tried and True. I get this salad weekly. It is so good. It's literally just a classic Caesar. But I'm gonna meal prep also tonight some buffalo chicken. So tonight it'll just be like a side of this and then some freaking potatoes. And then tomorrow for lunch or dinner, I'll have like a buffalo chicken dip to pour on top of this. Okay, I'm not gonna film me doing all of this because my hands are about to get real dirty, but I'm literally just gonna wash out however many I want, cover them in avocado oil, put some salt on them, and then pop them in the air fryer. And then I'll make the salad once these are almost done. Also, these take like 25-30 minutes to cook all the way through in the air fryer. I don't even know what temperature. Hopefully the microphone is working well enough to where you cannot hear the people literally right outside mowing the lawn in our apartment complex right now. But I have made it, I'm like exactly halfway through this book, maybe like a few pages less, and I'm really, really, really enjoying it. I don't remember where I was the last time I talked to y'all. I feel like it was around like page 70, so I've like more than doubled how much I've read. The first like 70 to 100 pages were really about like Nick growing up and like him in preschool, elementary school, middle school, high school. We're finally kind of at the point where he's in college and like the main part of his addiction is taking place. I feel like the first half of the book was just like, or like the first quarter of it was really just like showing how he grew up and how you can have the most normal childhood and you still turn into an addict. It's really heartbreaking. It really is. Like, I cannot believe that a family actually went through this and Nick, the addict himself, actually went through this. It's really heartbreaking. It really is. Knowing how addiction runs in my family, not from meth, which is like really talked about in this book, but addiction does run in my family. And so ours wasn't to like this certain scale that this is on, but it is difficult. It is. And so I can kind of like compare our lives in a small sort of sense, and it's a really heartbreaking book. We're at the point now to where Nick is in his college, he's college aged. He's not in college currently, but he's college aged and he's currently in and out of rehab. He's being arrested, and this poor dad and his family, like he has little brothers and sisters, they're all so worried about him, and yet like an addict's mind just, he's like, I don't care. I'm not going to rehab. Like, I don't want to get better. And then the next day he's like, no, I want to get better. I love y'all. And he's so back and forth. And it's like how his dad keeps saying, like, I look at my son and I'm like, what happened to you? What happened to the beautiful little boy that I raised that would run around the playground and was so kind to everyone? And now you're like lashing out at us for us trying to help you to get off meth. It's sad. It's really, really sad. And I don't think I'm going to end up rating this book at the end because it's a memoir. I may give y'all like a somewhat rating, but how am I supposed to rate like someone else's real life story? Does that make sense? Anyway, I'm loving it. I'm hoping to finish it. I honestly don't think I'll be able to binge read the rest of this tonight. That's half the book. It's only like 150 more pages, but I don't think I can do it. I'll probably end up finishing this tomorrow, and then we'll watch. My plan is to finish this tomorrow, and then we will watch the movie over dinner tomorrow night. That's what my plan is. So I gotta go run some errands, do some stuff. And yeah, we'll see how far I can get on this tonight. I'm about to leave to go to work, but I have about 55 pages of the book left, and I cried for the first time last night, like fully cried. I've teared up throughout the entire book, but last night around probably like the 75% mark really got me. And so I read so much last night, and I read like 2 chapters this morning, but I gotta go to work, so we'll finish it tonight. Depending on what time I finish the book, we'll watch the movie tonight over dinner. I'm hoping to finish the book by like 8 or 9 p.m. and then we can watch it. I'm not prepared. I know I'm gonna cry, but I gotta go to work and then we will finish the book in a little bit. Literally eating. It's so sad looking, but it's so good. It's literally just some like H-E-B, which that makes a big difference. H-E-B tortillas, but I just put my buffalo chicken mixture. This salad was starting to go bad, so I didn't want to make a full salad, so I just put the lettuce on top. Put some Parmesan, put some Serrano ranch, and then I'm eating a bag of croutons on the side. That's my dinner. I still haven't finished the book, so I need to finish this and then we'll watch the movie. I ended up finishing this book last night. I also watched the movie last night, but we're going to talk about the book first. This destroyed me. I don't even have words. So I already put this in my like Goodreads and Fable review. By the way, if you want to see all my reviews, keep up to date on like what I'm reading in real time, go follow me on Goodreads and Fable. I use both simultaneously. They're always linked down below. But anyway, I put this in my Goodreads and Fable review. I didn't know if I was going to rate this book or not because it is a memoir. It's based on real events that happen in someone's life, and that's not fair to rate. So I'm rating this book off of how I thought the writing was and how much I personally enjoyed myself while I was reading it. That being said, I'm giving it 5 stars. This is not based off of like what actually happened in these people's lives. I don't even know how you would rate that. Like, how do you can't. So I thoroughly enjoyed reading this book. I didn't want to put it down. I don't know how I didn't read this all in one sitting. It was heartbreaking. I kept telling my boyfriend that if we had kids already, I don't know if I would have been able to get through this book. It was so unbelievably sad. And I think I briefly mentioned it earlier, but like I had a parent who used to be in addiction, not meth, but just in addiction. And I was able to relate to a lot of stuff in this book because I was kind of younger when it happened, and I felt like I kind of was able to relate to like the younger kids in this. On like seeing how a family member being addicted to something like affects your life as well. And it just like it really hit home in a weird way. Not like extreme, but just a little bit. And I just thought it was very entertaining is not the right word, because I know that that's in, like there's this life was not entertaining for this family and for this guy, but I did not want to put it down. I did not want to put it down is what I'm trying to say. It was so fascinating, and I'm even surprised that I enjoyed the parts of it that were more like the statistics side. David Sheff, the dad, he did so much research on meth and like just addiction while his son was addicted, and he put a lot of that into the book. Statistics about meth users and every other drug user and, addict statistics and stuff in the US and the political side, and I really enjoyed that part too. I really did. I know this book's a little bit outdated. This book came out almost 20 years ago. I believe it was published in 2008. So yeah, the statistics are probably a little bit off compared to now, but I really, really enjoyed this book. I did. And it hurts my heart to know that this family actually went through this. Going on to the movie, I literally finished this book and within 5 minutes had the movie on. I didn't love the movie as much as the book, only because I feel like the book, which is true for like most book to like screen adaptations, the book went into so much more depth, and I don't know, the movie just, I feel like it skipped a lot of really good parts and like really sad parts. And although it was really, really good, they cast that movie amazing. Like Timothée Chalamet and Steve Carell. Because after I finished the movie, I actually went and did like a binge on like the real people, and I was watching interviews and stuff. They cast this movie so perfectly. Like it's actually crazy. Even the mom, Karen, I feel like they casted so well to like match these characters physically. It was sad. It really was. I teared up within the first few minutes of the movie, but overall, I just liked how more in depth this was, which again is true for a lot of stuff. Like the Harry Potter books, there's like a million times more details in the books than in the movie. But I would highly recommend anyone and everyone to read this book. It doesn't matter. I don't care what kind of genre you like. I would highly recommend that you read this book at some point. It's very eye-opening and informative and really sad, and it's going to get you in your heart. To end on a happier note, the research, I did look up David and Nick Sheff after I watched the movie to see where they are nowadays. Nick, the addict, he has now been sober for 15 years. His last relapse was in 2011. He has been sober for 15 years. I'm so proud of him. Him and his dad, they went on tour together because the Nick actually came out with a book called Tweak towards like his perspective. I kind of want to read that too. We'll see. But they went on like a little book tour together back in like 2008, 2009. He relapsed in 2011, but since then he's been clean. I'm pretty sure he's married and has a baby now, the cutest baby ever. He's doing really good in life, and that's what I needed to hear after reading this. It really is. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I think that's going to be the end right here. I hope that you enjoyed watching me kind of like compare reading the book to watching the movie. Let me know if you want me to do more of these videos, to where like I read a book and then watch like the TV show or the movie, because it was really fun. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on everything down below. It's always linked. My Goodreads, Fable, Instagram, I don't know, like Mercari, Pango Book, stuff like that. Always links down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you in the next one.